I'm Mike Broadway. I live in Durham, North Carolina, and I'm a professor at Shaw University Divinity School. Back in March of 2020, when places were starting to close down because of the pandemic, my family began to talk about our concern for my dad. My dad's 91 and living alone. We're scattered around in 4 different states. And because my teaching was about to become all remote, where I would work from home, it was decided that I was most able to go and live with my dad, who at the time was living alone.
Hi, my name is Cornell Wright, and I am a patient for many different things in terms of my health and well-being. So have heart issues and kidney issues that are part of my story and how I've been connected to health in general.
I went to Texas and I spent most of the last year there, sometimes going back and forth, but that was to enable him to be more safe during this pandemic. So when it came to the question of getting vaccinated, certainly I was concerned about my own health because at age 63, depending on where you draw the line for age, I was close to or in the most at-risk age group.
Hi, my name is Brenna Carter and I am a sophomore at NC State studying animal science. When I was 17 years old, my dad got diagnosed with prostate cancer. This was really scary for our family because it was a new thing that we had never experienced before. He was immunocompromised, so we had to make sure that we were really careful around people that were sick. And after he got better, my grandparents moved to Raleigh, where we're from, and my grandma is also immunocompromised, so we had to have that same level of carefulness and safetyness when it came to health. And when COVID came about and the vaccine appeared, we decided it would be best for our family to get the vaccine so that we could keep my grandparents and my dad safe.
Hi, I'm Curtis Freeman from Durham, North Carolina. A few weeks ago, one of my family members had a medical emergency, and it was clear that we were going to have to come and we would have to call EMS and bring her here to Duke Hospital. And I was really concerned because I'd been reading reports that hospitals all around our state were over capacity, that emergency rooms were not able to treat people quickly. So I didn't know what to expect when we got here.
My name is Ruth McDaniel. I live in Durham, North Carolina. I'm an agricultural scientist as well as a farmer. I use the results of scientific studies every day to make management decisions on my farm, and I also use those results of studies to help train other farmers how to grow more food while also protecting the environment. I chose to get vaccinated for COVID-19 because it's a dangerous virus, and I trust the science behind vaccines. As an adult, I had to get several additional vaccines in addition to my childhood vaccinations because I travel internationally for my work, and I'm really thankful that those vaccines protected me from dangerous diseases such as typhoid fever and hepatitis. My mom is a polio survivor, and because of vaccines, my generation and my daughter's generation didn't have to experience polio in the United States.
Hello, my name is Olivia McDaniel and I am 15 years old and I live on a small farm in North Carolina. I am homeschooled as a 9th grader and I chose to participate in a Novavax vaccine trial. The reason that I chose to participate in the Novavax vaccine trial is that I take Spanish twice a week with a good friend of my mom's who lives in Guatemala. Guatemala is a small developing country in Central America. The 2 mRNA vaccines are very good vaccines, however they require very low refrigeration and specially designed freezers that countries like Guatemala do not have access to.
I also have my own health concerns, pre-existing conditions as they call them, and so I was eager to try to protect my health, but especially because it had fallen to me, and I was happy to be the one who was caring for my dad, and we didn't want him to be more at risk. He was able to pass his 91st birthday, and we're hoping to see some more.
When we got here to the hospital, I was amazed because they got her right into a triage unit, She was able to get tests and diagnosis, an intervention, medical treatment.
I decided it was best for me to get vaccinated because I'm interacting with students every single day on campus and faculty, and with me going to all of these in-person classes and football games, I thought that it was best for me to keep everyone safe by having the vaccine and in order to keep my dad and my grandparents safe.
And so for me, getting vaccinated was so important to maintain a sense of belonging and a sense of being in terms of wanting to be here for my family and for myself. It's so important to make sure that we're increasing vaccine confidence in those that need it the most.
If you're thinking about a vaccination, it's really important to think about not only yourself and your own health, which is important, but also the health of those elders, grandma and grandpa, those people who are in your life who need your love and care, but also while you care for them, they need to be protected.